No, she's not. Jacob. Oh my god. Venus, no. Venus, sit. Service dog.
Yours looks like a service dog when it's $5.
You can put any. You can put any type of
You know what?
keep your dog away, but not a service.
My dog's
Recording this conversation, okay? So if you deal with this every day, no, if you deal with this every day, then you'll have no problem with me pulling up the state law, right?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Listen,
That AT&T.
can you guys just take your dog up on the boardwalk for me?
No, sir.
Okay, we're gonna take that route.
The entity may ask whether an animal is a service animal and what tasks the animal has been trained to perform. He is trained to perform medical alert for multiple different conditions that I suffer with. However, they may not require documentation that the service animal is trained or ask the person what their disability is.
Did I ask for documentation?
You asked me what my disability was. You asked me what disabilities he provides alert for.
What task does he perform?
He provides medical alert for my disability.
You're not answering the question. What task does he perform?
Medical alert. He alerts to oncoming episodes.
Okay.
So he provides medical alert. You may not ask what my disability is. And it states right here, this is disabilityrightsoflorida.org. Let's see. Once again, you may ask whether the animal is a service animal and what task the animal has been trained to perform, i.e. medical alert for oncoming medical episodes. However, you may not ask what the disability is.
What task does he perform? Does he bark?
So you want to know how he alerts?
Yes. That's a simple question. You what?
Pause.
Pause. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Good enough. We're on the same page now?
Are we?
I don't know. Are we? Do you think so?
Do you have all the information that you need?
No, I'm not gonna deal with this, okay? But I feel like you've been a little disrespectful after that, so. Okay?
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Okay. Alright, have a good night.
Two women kept trying to distract my service dog while I was checking out at Walmart.
Thank you. Oh, can you actually just not distract her though? She's a working dog. It's dangerous to do that. What? Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's just working right now. Hey, what? Good girl. Yeah, she's fine. No, please don't clap at her. Please don't clap at her.
The part that I don't understand is that these women literally got out of line just to interact with my service dog. I guess they missed the big lettering on her vest that says, "Don't approach."
They're having the security come over for my dog.
Oh, they are?
Yep.
Well, let's do this real quick. Come on.
Oh, no, we can't leave. So I talked to manager, apparently. Because they're scared of dogs. Hi. I am sorry. So I will say to that, yes. So one of your employees was saying that I need to have a leash on my dog at all times, which she is leashed and tethered. Yeah. But for the Americans with Disabilities Act with service dogs, if they're currently tasking, they do not need to be on leash.
Be in our store.
It does not matter. Store policy does not trump state law. nor does it trump federal law. And I don't mean to be rude or anything like that, but say I were to pass out or anything like that and she needs to go get help from someone and I was holding on to her leash, that would prevent her from doing her job.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, thank you. Yeah. So she was saying, and it wasn't even that. She said that the reason why was because she was scared of dogs. So there was no like legitimate reason.
Hold her leash.
So, okay,
Hold her leash.
Chloe, drop my leash. Thank you.
And let's get this done and over with so we can get out of here.
Yep, sit down and wait. Oh yeah, so thank you for understanding. I'm so sorry. You have probably more important things to do with your job.
Okay.
But thank you.
Yeah. We do.
Hi. 2? Yes.
你怎么排呀？你怎么排呀？怎么看啊？
There is no license for a service dog.
没有啊。那是 service call?
Yes, this is a service dog.
You have license or no license?
There is no license for service dog registry.
Okay. 小雷子，陈子，他说的是不是多少？你给多吗？你没带上啊？没有啊。没带不能进，你不能进来。没看那个卡。他没有 you don't have the you know the ID something like that for the dog?
There is no identification for a service dog.
For the dog? Okay. So.
There's no such thing.
Because no, we not get the you know the animal inside, you know. Even. But
I mean, we've eaten here like 4 other times with him.
yeah. But you know they line out. You know a lot of people say impossible.
He's a service dog, so he's allowed.
I know.
He's task trained.
Yeah, right. Hey, the managers. Yeah, you don't have one. You don't have one. Yeah, then let them you know.
Papers.
We only allow service dog here.
He is a service dog.
Do you have like a picture anything?
There is no such thing as a picture ID. They're all fake.
Or I mean like a service dog, like the customer bring the service dog, right? They usually have like a tag or something.
And they're fake.
They're fake.
Yeah, they are not allowed for the federal law. That's everything that you need to know on service dogs.
Oh, okay.
You can actually look it up on the ADA website that all the registrations and IDs, they really don't mean anything.
Okay. So I mean, in this case, you can see like a patio. I can check for.
I mean, you also can't legally set us outside either. I mean, we should be allowed to eat anywhere.
No, because we never like allow like any like it's our policy. So if you we don't really know about it, we only like know because the policy only around the service door. But if you know the service door tag, there's not allowed to
There's no such thing as a service dog tag.
We don't really know that because other
You
customer.
can literally look it up. This is the federal law. State law also applies as well.
No, it's not, yeah, that's the state law. That's around the restaurant law here because
But
if you know,
you can't trump state law or federal law.
because if like a customer like there's we had a customer bring the door here before, we have no problem. That's like
I know, I've been here 4 times and I've never showed ID. ID is not a real thing.
yeah, because you be here with the dog for 4 times with
Him, yes.
With him?
And I've eaten here and I've eaten there. I've only one time eaten out in the patio, and that was one time, and that was the first time we were here, and that's because we wanted to eat on the patio.
No. So if you have any case about, I mean, I don't want to give you a hard time, right? Because
Well, I don't want to give you a hard time either.
No, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, I know because.
I mean, I can show you literally on the government website, which trumps everything.
Yeah, I mean, you can at least you show me something like a something I can know.
I mean, the only thing I have.
Anything, man, because I don't want to I need the boss, and then I have something to say to the boss. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, like, I mean, this has the queue. You can scan the queue, take you right to the website.
Okay, that's fine.
You're more than welcome to have that.
That's fine.
No, I'm just trying to explain to you so you know for the next time. Because you can legally get in trouble for doing, like, not letting a service dog in.
I know, I don't want to get into trouble. Some of the customer, I mean...
I know, and they show it to you so they don't have trouble getting in.
Because I don't want to give you a hard time with you, but sometimes another customer is here. They don't want sometimes to bring the door here.
I know.
That's why we have to make sure.
But that's why you have to accommodate both. Like, we'll sit away from them if they're allergic or anything like that.
Yeah. So I think look at even that. So if you don't mind, just you can see in the patio. And do you want to say?
I mean, I really can't because she's heat intolerant. That's the whole point of having him, so he alerts her to like cardiac issues and all that stuff. You stick her out there, she can
let me
pass out.
Let me tell you my boss.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you this. This is what we've made up for him. To just kind of tell like what he does.
Oh, and that should be okay.
Yeah, and I mean, legally that's nothing, you know. But
at least there's something for that I can
yeah,
explain.
And like I can give you this one too.
Let's enough. Okay,
yeah.
I can say something.
You can have a seat before you go down. That's a little ridiculous, honestly.
Okay, I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can because it's a really long story and there's a lot of issues here, but I need help from Legal Talk and Service Dog TikTok. I have a service dog. She's a psychiatric service dog. She alerts for different things. She provides DPT and other resources like that, including reminding me to take my medications. I have the letters. I have the paperwork. She has the training. She's good. She's great. Obviously, we're always trying to improve, but she's great. She's also a very friendly dog, and she goes to the dog park, plays with other dogs. My girlfriend's sister lives below her in the other apartment of that building, and the sister has a partially deaf, very aggressive, very reactive dog who has attacked my dog 3 times before. Now, a few weeks ago, when I was last up there to visit, my dog walked up to the sister to say hello because she was playing with a stick in the yard. The sister had her dog. I immediately recalled my dog, put my dog back on her leash because she was no longer playing with a stick, and the sister screamed at me for a few minutes. I told her, I recalled my dog. They didn't even touch. I'm very, don't have an issue with me. I will happily keep my dog on a leash all the time. We're not here very much anyway. I was just letting her out to use the bathroom and throw a stick for a few minutes. Now, it's been 2 weeks since then. The sister has escalated, contacted the landlord, and said that I am dangerous, and my service dog is fake and a vicious dog that I'm trying to sell as a service dog. I've offered to provide the landlord documentation and all of that. The sister has made threats. I have reached out to the police department. They told me there's not much they're going to do about it unless she physically hurts me. I am now afraid to go see my partner. I am afraid to go into that town because she is threatening to hurt me or my dog. The landlord is saying that service animals aren't allowed in town and that she will evict my partner if I bring my medically necessary dog to see my partner when I visit. She also said that if we reach out to the police about the harassment that we are receiving and about our fears of being retaliated against, then she will call the cops and have my girlfriend evicted. That doesn't sound right to me. Now, this is all in New York State, not the city, the state, but Legal Talk. Can a landlord threaten or evict you because you report harassment from one of their other tenants? Because in New Hampshire, I had a peeping Tom, and my landlord evicted the peeping Tom and didn't have an issue with me calling the cops because he was trying to break into my house and peep on me. This woman is threatening to hurt me and my dog. I feel unsafe. The landlord says if I report it, my girlfriend gets kicked out.
I walked into the Service Ontario with Coda, as I had to get my health card and driver's license. As we waited in line, the lady working said, "Where is his vest?" I said she uses a harness, and I pointed at her harness. The lady said no, they use vests, and then went back to working with her customer. As we were standing in the line, the lady was talking with the customer she was working with, saying they use vests. Then she said to me, "Do you have the ID card?" I said no. I have my doctor's note. And she said no. There are cards, not notes.
Oh, no, I have a service trainer that trains the windows, trains dogs. Of course, afterwards, that's where I'm not BSing.
No, I know. It's most cards that you see for service animals are fake.
No, you actually, when I take my dog, okay, so I to stay in a hotel or to go into any restaurant, they're allowed to ask me. You're allowed to ask for the card.
You're allowed to ask for your doctor's note via the AODA, Ontario Service Dog
Okay,
Regulations.
there, thank you. That's what I want to hear.
You are allowed to use a doctor's
That's all I
note.
wanted to hear. Because I don't like fakes either.